kind of shit I like to hear on a Sunday night. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the Sunday stream. Starting just a little bit early, perhaps, but that's fine. Fuck it. Couldn't wait for the end of the countdown. That's just the way she goes sometimes. If you are new and you are just joining us for your first ever stream, which probably is not the case, welcome. And to those of you returning, welcome. I hope you guys had a good week. I had an interesting week myself. During my little vinyl haul there, where I just decided to show all 600 of my records, hauling those bitches around, not super easy. So I ended up pulling, I guess it's called like the pectoral minor muscle, straightening that, and I was kind of like laid up for the week. So that was not great. It's finally feeling mostly better. Didn't want to make it worse. At first I did make it worse because I was like, oh, I know how I'll stretch this muscle out. Let's lift some weights. That was the worst idea. I don't know why I did that. Don't do that if you have a pulled muscle. Anyways, requests are open. If you would like to submit something, send me a song or an album if you so choose. For any of you crazy mofos out there, hit that top link in the description or right here in the pinned comment. Just click that link and make sure you include a YouTube link whenever you send the song. Thank you. We will do some free requests tonight. Don't you worry. If you're just hanging out in the chat, not able to send something in, totally understand. We'll do at least 2 or 3 of those free requests. Let's get started with what Human Reviews sent in. Thank you, Human Reviews, Steven629, and Brandon25, who have already submitted some songs. Queue is open. Let's get it rolling. I have not heard the new Aurora album. I've heard interesting things, mostly positive things about it, though. Although, I heard a lot of positive things about the Charlie XCX album, too, and I don't think I'm ever gonna get the full hype with Charlie. Like, I feel like she's got a lot of individual songs that I really like, sometimes even love, but albums, I've just never connected with the full project. So Human Reviews said, this is my favorite song off of one of my favorite albums of all time. It's able to bring me to tears damn near every time I hear it, and can't help but sing along in my head every time either. 10,000 out of 10 song for me. Damn. High praise. This is The Moon by the Microphones. Microphones have that album that's on pretty much like every best albums of all time list, and I've yet to hear it. Is this from the same album? I feel like it is. I drove up to the city and found the place where you I liked that kind of subtle crescendo there, or should I say, not subtle, kind of more abrupt crescendo there. You've got that initial loop before it just kind of, I don't know, like a more of like a wall of sound breaks its way through. I drove up to the city and found the place where I hope so, Blaze. Goal is by the end of the month, but we'll see. That's cool, George. I will definitely try to check out the Aurora album. Or someone can send it in if you're curious. I'm with you on that, Tom. We're in the minority over here. Ooh, that sounds fun, Laguna. You know, the mixing reminds you of something like a noise rock project or something, with the vocals being buried pretty low in the mix. But so far, it's working pretty well. I'm curious to see how this develops, because I'm hearing like more brass make its way in, some more lush organic instrumentation. It's a nice, I guess, melting pot in a way. I don't even know if I heard that cover, Trains. I get what Charlie's album is going for, but like it's like one of the top reviewed albums of the year, and I'm like, it sounds unfinished. The songs don't really flow very well together at all. The lyrics are pretty bad. Which, granted, for a club record, but also described as her most personal, it's tough for me, because I just don't feel like it's well written. I think Charlie is probably her best album, too. I would probably agree with that. I still don't love that album, but I do like it. Yeah, it's kind of being made out like, it's, oh my god, it's this revolutionary album. It's got like a 93 on Metacritic or something, and really high scores from what I saw on AOTY too. Brat taste in music. Yeah, I can definitely hear some like kind of post-rock meets Swans meets, I don't know if even shoegaze would be the proper word for it, but those more minimalistic vocals that still manage to evoke a certain level of emotion. I reviewed the Bring Me the Horizon album. Yeah, the Bring Me the Horizon album, yeah. The second in the Post-Human series. It's over on the second channel, Beyond ARTV. I almost hear a little bit of like early Death Cab in here too, who more than likely could have drawn influence from a band like this. Nice, Blaze. I'm glad it grew on you. Feedback on that, Rick? We talked about it last stream, but someone sent it in again too. It's not good. Now, however, in contrast with that, feedback by a data remember, if that being the level, the spectrum for trash, that's at the end of this part of the rainbow. At this side is the moon. That was excellent. Thank you, Human Reviews, first of all, for sending that in. Definitely a thumbs up. I'm going to set that one aside for later with a save. I thought that was great. It had a really nice, varied instrumental, but it never tried to do too much. I'd be curious to take a look at the lyrics, since I was having a hard time with those, given the nature of the song and its production and vocal style. But it just had almost like a chill, jazzy post-rock affectation to it that you don't often hear executed that well. Good shit. All right, guys, keep them coming with the requests. If you would like to add to the queue and have your song play sooner rather than later, we've only got a few in there right now, so your song will play soon. If you submit one, just click this link in the chat right here. Let's keep it rolling with some Maximo Park. Hell yeah. We'll talk more about them in just a moment. Jason sent them in last week on behalf of I Like Trains, I believe. And I ended up checking out their entire album that song came from, High Velocity. Our Earthly Pleasures is the name of the album, but this song is not on that. This is Apply Some Pressure, a song that I do know. Because, yes, indeed, Burnout Revenge. I was like, it was one of those songs that for a little bit, it clicked after the stream last week. I was like, holy shit, I know Apply Some Pressure. And as soon as I hear those opening notes, I'm like, oh my god, I'm waiting for a Burnout Revenge loading screen here on the PS2 all over again. Let's dip back in time about 20 years with Apply Some Pressure. Shout out Burnout Revenge always. The Burnout franchise shout out. A happier version of Bippy Clyro? Yeah, I can hear that. Hell yeah, Brandon. Gran Turismo 4. It's been a while. EA had a stranglehold on the racing game industry in the 2000s. Need for Speed, the originals, Underground 2, Most Wanted. That's cool that it was your introduction to Steven. I see with you getting into Maximo Park's music, I would like to send you the first song I heard from them, which is from Burnout Revenge. Hope you enjoy. Definitely. How we sounding tonight on the microphone to music mixing? We're on a different mic, different pop filter. Made some adjustments. Tried to test ahead of time, but you never know. EA Sports. It's in the game. These days for EA, yeah. Good stuff. Yeah, Maximo Park, checked them out. I was definitely impressed with the album that Our Velocity is from. Came out in 2007. Our Earthly Pleasures. Some really good tracks on there. The opening track, Girls Who Play Guitar, was great. Our Velocity I listened to several times this week. It's so catchy. Russian Literature, Your Urge, By the Monument. Some great tracks on here, for sure. Hey, thank you, Tom. Thank you. Post-punk revival, baby. Yeah. We worship in this household. All right, let's see what Brandon's got for us next. Hawk Mileage. Hope me and my haircut are doing all right. Yeah, we're still coming to terms. It's going to be a while before it's back. Been bumping this song a lot this past week. Enjoy. All right. Thank you, Laguna Blue. Post-punk revival, my beloved. Got a little pogo stick bounce to it. Hardy dropped? Oh, well, stop the presses. Let's all bow down to the real rock star here. Come on. Oh, no way. Okay. Which guy from Ice Nine Kills? Oh, nice. Yeah, Ricky is super, super talented. I hope he's doing all right. I feel like he had, Ricky Armadillo or Amarillo or something like that. I feel like he had a medical diagnosis. Maybe I'm thinking of a different member, but... MGK dropped too, for real. I see yours, Laguna. Monstar. Should be there. It is for me, at least. Yeah, I know Megan dropped. Oh god, I haven't brought myself to that yet. This is definitely well done. I haven't heard of this band before. Meghan Trainor could very well be a pop gone wrong. I'm feeling a light thumbs up for Hawk. Definitely solid. I think the instrumental was what caught my attention the most. The vocals went in a little bit more of generic territory, but definitely not bad. Halsey dropped a new song. Yeah, I did hear The End. Definitely a much more somber cut than I was expecting, but really solid. Not necessarily something I would like. I feel like I would keep going back to, but I respect it. It's personal. It's vulnerable. It's stripped back. It's definitely not what I would have expected for a lead single. So, good for them. Anyone know that would have experience with Nightbot why, even though I reconnected my YouTube account and set up a bunch of custom commands and chat timers and stuff, why that would not be working, even though I modded Nightbot and made sure I was logged in? Because I have no idea why it's not working. I added some extra things that are supposed to work, like MGK would be one, but not working. Don't know why. It's unfortunate. Did I remember to set the stream latency? Yeah, good. Super low. Very good. All right, Monstar, what you got? Thank you, Fayley. I discovered her on Triple J Unearthed in late November. She is doing hyperpop metalcore. This is Monstar by Inoria. That's fun to say. All right, let's go. I want to play for the Monstars. Space Jam. Let's go. Yeah, shout out Triple J. I have found some great stuff from them. Shout out to the Beaches, who did a really great cover of the Joe song In the Beginning. You're gonna fucking hate this song. Yeah, I'm already feeling iffy on these vocals. Jesus. Feels like the MySpace era resurrected with like an extra injection of crack. The trap beats. They're everything, Stefan. You just don't get it. You don't understand. I must confess that I feel like a monster. Skillet core. Nah, I'm just kidding. Monster core. You know, Bring Me the Horizon did the blend really well of like hyper metal, I guess. Allegedly, indeed. I think it's one of those things where if it's for you, you will get it instantly. It'll start clicking. If it's not, you'll be looking for the exit doors stage left. Sounds like System of a Down. Buddy, what? Yeah, not feeling this. I gotta be honest. Ooh, we got a nice collab just got added to the queue. Thank you, Human Reviews. Clark and Tom York we're going to be playing. We're going to take a free request here in a moment. We got 2 more we're going to listen through, and then we will do a free request. Queue is open, guys. If you want to add to it, just click this link at the top of the chat there or in the description and send me a song. Let's go. The Ryans, Sweet Cocoon. Hey, thank you, Fei Lee, for sending this one. I made it to another stream, saw these guys live in concert, a huge fan, so I'm recovering over breakfast listening to this album. This is their new one. Hope you enjoy. All right, so brand new Sweet Cocoon by the Ryans. Yeah, Next Gen has a ton of replay factor for me, too. I've been coming back to the album and individual songs, like, a lot. Oh, definitely. MFW, absolutely. Like, I love some car seat headrest. Teens of Denial being my favorite. Is Analyze that new Tom York song that was for like a soundtrack or something? Weezer reference in the chat? It couldn't be. It couldn't be. Got a My Kib shirt on. Not intentional, but their album 3 Cheers did just turn 20 years old, like a day or 2 ago. I gave it an anniversary spin. Absolutely holds up. A classic. Thank you, Sarah, for after that shout out I just gave. You know what? Maybe that's absolutely 1000% still accurate. Kind of got that like big like arena sound that I might expect of somebody with like a Catfish and the Bottlemen, but like a little bit with a little bit more feeling. Catfish themselves by getting stuck making the same song over and over. I've heard the Joey Valence and Bray album is definitely on my itinerary. It's in the queue. I'm going to be listening soon. Yeah, I'm feeling at least a light thumbs up on that. I thought it was really catchy. A lot of nice energy behind the hook as well. Reminded me of Catfish and the Bottlemen, but in a positive way. I liked that band's first album. They fell off pretty fast, and just for me, because it felt like they just kept making and cranking out the same thing. But there are other Catfish songs I liked, like Soundcheck and Long Shot. Now we're going to be listening to Clark and Tom York, a fantastic collab from last year that just narrowly missed my top 50 songs. I was definitely gutted. This was one of the probably 10 or 15 that I was down to the wire on whether or not I would include. This is from Clark's album that came out last year, Sus Dog. Tom York produced it and also does some vocals on this song. Ended up being one of my favorites of last year. This is an excellent track. Very, very ethereal. It's cold, but not dissonant. It's like a light at the end of the tunnel that your mind is fascinated by and keeps chasing, but it can't tie it together. I don't know. It's like those floaters that you see in the corner of your eye. You know there's light there. There's something illuminating that pattern, but you can't pin it down. You're not able to get to it. That's what this song feels like in the best way to me. Yeah, I guess you could say I am a few steps away from building a Thomas York shrine. Yorkshire? Nah. York Shrine. Somewhere in the studio. So fucking smooth. And these thoughts are yours, and it's moving the razors. If you'll allow it. Yeah, Hot Fuss and 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge came out on the same day. How insane is that? 2 classics. 2 core pillars of my musical foundation. Go ahead and get your free suggestion requests in, guys. At the end of this song, I'll pick one at random from the chat and give it a spin. Please don't spam your request. Yo, I totally see the argument for 3 Cheers being their best work. I think it really comes down to preference. Ooh. Favorite part of the song. I love this little change and build, introing Tom York into the track. So good. Hey Tristan, is anyone else having trouble with requests tonight? I swear to God I'm dyslexic and I just don't even know it. That's gotta be another one of my things. I say shit backwards or slightly off all the time. The other night, we went to go get our free donuts from Krispy Kreme for Free Donut Day. And instead of saying raspberry glazed, it's embarrassing, but like I do that shit all the time. It sounded like I said Glastonbury almost. I said Glasberry raised. Like, at least that kind of sounded like some actual words. Like Glastonbury raised. Yeah, I was just talking about my, festival preferences in the UK. Now let me order this donut. What was I doing? Actually, what was I doing? Keep the free request suggestions coming, guys. I will pick at random after this song. I love how, like, I don't know if the right word is, like, kind of skittish the drums are compared to Tom's vocal. They're definitely really prominent in the mix, but I like that they're a little out of time. Alright, I just adjusted something in the tipping settings for Streamlabs, so if anyone else was having trouble submitting their donation with the song request, give it another try. Definitely agree with this being one of the best songs of last year. Still mad that it didn't quite make my own top 50. It's a very percussion-heavy track with a couple of different sections that I absolutely love. Thank you for that, Human Reviews. Always a treat, especially to see two really brilliant minds colliding like that. All right, let's pick something out for our free request now. Here we go. Scrolling and stop. Boom. What do we got? All right, I landed on something non-request. All right, let's try it again. And stop. All right. Tom, I landed on yours. Tom Catwick. The Code Nemo. Is that the name of a song, band, both? That's what I got. So you just let me know. Let me see. Let's pop it into Spotify. I'm going to guess it's the artist. Oh, it's The Code by Nemo. I'm done. I'm dumb. All right. So apparently this is Eurovision related. Perhaps a competitor. No, not The Code by Dory. This one's Nemo. You think you can do these things, Dory, but you can't. Let's give it a listen.
Welcome to the show. Let everybody
This was the Eurovision winner. Okay, let's see what we got.
This is my poem, so drink it up, my friend.
Clearly, I've not followed anything Eurovision this year, at least. Great dynamics so far. I like how it feels like it's about to explode, and then just breaks it down to this little piano.
Let me tell you a tale about life, but the good and the bad, better hold on tight. Who decides what's wrong, what's right? Everything is balanced, everything's light. I got so much on my mind, and I've been awake all night. I'm so pumped, I'm so psyched, it's bigger than me, I'm getting so hyped like, let me taste the lows and highs. Let me feel that burning fry. This story is my truth.
Damn, sounds like a trailer, like for a movie or something. Song basically about them realizing they were non-binary. Okay.
Somewhere between the O's and ones, that's where I found my kingdom come. My heart beats like somewhere between the O's and
Definitely with the rise and falls that I'm hearing here, these really lovely crescendos moving more into these stripped back sections, gives it a really elegant feel that makes it sound super unique.
That's where I found my kingdom come. My heart beats like a drum.
Little breakbeat styled action going on here. Sounding like that and a cross with a James Bond soundtrack. I like this a lot. I'm gonna give it a save. I love the production on this. Hell yeah. The Code by Nemo. Ooh, sounds like it just started raining outside. Hold up. Not gonna need the shades for this one, huh? Oh yeah, it is downpouring out there. Huh. Just in time for the Eurovision winner. Rain. All right, guys, the queue is open and empty right now. So first come, first serve. Since we have a moment right now, Might play a couple of songs that I would love to introduce you guys to that I've been digging. The new Underscores track is out. Maybe we take a listen to that. Send me something. Requests open. Hit the link in the chat. Let's give the new Underscore single, My Guy, Corporate Shuffle, a listen. While I'm in the mood. Song so bass, the rain had to come out. Have I heard any death? You're gonna have to be more specific. No, I don't think I have. Honestly, human.
Don't you even care about your kids? You can trust the local dermatologist.
You really overdid her fillers.
She really wanna see my guy. My guy. My guy. My guy. She really wanna see my guy. My guy. When I was 12 years old,
What's wrong with you?
now everybody wants to ruin my life.
Get out of here, get
And
out.
did you hear about that robbery? To be honest, I can't believe y'all didn't see it coming. I'm not some gullible ideologue. I hate everyone equivalently.
Good luck.
Samantha says
Allegedly.
I need a therapist.
Why don't you worry about yourself?
So it's too comfortable, my guy. My guy. My guy. My guy. So it's too comfortable, my guy. My guy.
I have, Son of Jesus. I actually think it's pretty damn good. Where did I get the shirt? It's from a shop called Hey Rusty. Out of the UK, but they've got a ton of cool shit. Yeah, I thought Sabrina Carpenter's new song was better than Espresso.
Have I told you about my theory yet?
It's got that crunch to it here on this Underscores track that
Think,
I'm feeling.
did you hear about the
Oh, we got some death?
robbery?
Hell yeah. Thank you, Human Reviews.
Dealing with it. My sister tells me that you'll never learn. I think you're way more complicated than that. She likes to call me an apologist.
But I know exactly what I am.
Guy. My guy. My guy. My guy. And you'll always be my guy. My guy. My guy.
Ooh, nice question, Scug. Okay, let me think about that. Best and worst concert. Hey, congrats, you got your first concert coming up. Who you seeing? That's gonna be super special. You never forget your first. Thank you, Fei Lee. Appreciate you. Now, after some underscores, we got some death. We got to crank the death dial to 11 on this one. Human Review said one of the best metal songs ever. 10 out of 10 out of 10 out of 10. Also a near perfect album. You should absolutely listen to it if you haven't. I have not, so let's see if this catches me. Death. Symbolic. This came out in 1995, when I was but a wee 4-year-old child. Have I heard the new Balance and Composure song? I've definitely heard Cross to Bear. Is there another one? You have to create an account to donate? I don't think so. I think you can check out as a guest. I'm pretty positive. Can anyone confirm that if you have to make an account or not? I don't think so. I have not heard any of the new Aurora beyond... Hold on, I'll tell you which song. Your Blood. I've heard Your Blood. That's the only song from it, I believe, that I've heard. There you go, yeah. Either a PayPal account or just to link your card. And that's what I would meant by the guest option. I think it'll let you link a card without having to do make an account. Shit, these stabby riffs sound great. They sound like, honestly, like the drumming, if it weren't for the guitar tone, it almost might sound more like a punk song, which is really cool. Death may be the band responsible for the death metal genre. I mean, shit. If the shoe fits, the name belongs to them. Thank you, Nathan Garcia. Appreciate you submitting one. Death's final album is a masterpiece. When did their final album come out? Or was this their final album? Woo! Saddle up, motherfuckers. Got me mean mugging over here. Shit, yeah. I think the Drake versus Kendrick conversation ended a little while ago because Kendrick obviously took the crown. Like by a fucking landslide. Drake's out here fucking singing Hey There Delilah now. Wagwan Delilah won for sure. Any genres that I really do not like or hate? Well, you know, bluegrass is definitely one that I'm really not much of a fan of. I was forced to listen to a ton of it growing up, and I know that there's good shit in the genre, just not at all for my ear. Contemporary Christian music, like growling death metal fucking shit where I can't understand a single word because that's not the point. Not usually into that. Ascension, you got a hell of a memory. Chew tobacco, chew tobacco, chew. That was my favorite song of 1927. Top of the list with Chew Tobacco. The surviving members are just like,
I'm so fucking happy right now.
in the nursing home. I like hyperpop elements, if that makes sense. You feel me? Like, I like music that has hyperpop elements. But rarely do I enjoy just if that's the sole defining factor of the work. I like a good splice, like Underscores or Bring Me the Horizon, you know? And some Charlie XCX, but not a lot of it at the same time. Thanks, Laguna Blue. Damn, this is just downright sinister. locked into that groove with those pounding drums on top to fade us out. That's sick. All right, Symbolic. You're absolutely going in the heavy playlist right here, right now. Let's go. Boom. Added. I'll check it out for sure. That sounds great. Based on what I'm hearing there, you know, I can be a pretty picky guy when it comes to heavy metal, but I liked pretty much everything that I heard on that track. The drumming really stood out to me. I liked, I don't know, the fact that they kind of ebbed and flowed at the same time, too. It was definitely really aggressive, got its fangs in you, but the venom is more like a slow crawl throughout, and then the outro was fire, too. I don't know about favorite hardcore band, but I've been digging the new, well, I guess their new album is a little bit less, you know, pure hardcore, that's for sure, but I've been digging the new One Step Closer album that came out a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, definitely trap would be another one of those genres, just because of how overblown the production style became and how run-of-the-mill everything felt, you know? For sure, definitely one of my least favorites. I guess you could say that and mumble rap for a while there, were just the shaking hands meme. But they've kind of separated a little bit more, and it's become less of a thing. Oh, Eliza and the Delusionals! We've listened to them several times before, but not this song. This is Falling for You. Okay. Thank you, Faylee. New Eliza. Eliza! I think there's exceptions regarding trap and really anything. Bluegrass too. Christian rock too. I don't think it's ever fair to say that every genre, like a specific genre, that there could never be any merit to anything that somebody makes under that umbrella. I don't necessarily dislike EDM. It's the EDM and metalcore are similar to me in the sense that there's a ton of generic shit that I don't like. But the stuff that I do like is great. And I think there's a lot of good shit that does stand out in both of those genre tags. I definitely do not hate. I wouldn't go out and be like, I hate EDM. Yeah, a shout out Avicii. I just heard Hey Brother like 2 days ago. New Law Dispute track. Yeah, it's one of the leftovers, I believe, from the Rooms of the House recording sessions, which is dope. What, you don't like Marshmallow Core, Ascension? Do you even like electronic music if you don't stan Marshmallow? What the hell? Poser. We got the sax. Roll out the red carpet. Yeah, when David Guetta actually gave a damn and didn't just shit out collab tracks with B-tier stars in the mainstream. Unfortunately, I feel like, you know, I've liked me some Eliza and the Delusionals in the past. I really have, but this feels disappointing. I don't feel really a unique spirit to this track. It definitely follows some of the pop standards of the 80s and the 80s revivalist movement that we've seen since the 2010s. But Falling for You, I mean, even right down to the sax solo, I felt like I saw it coming. I didn't want to say it, and then it's like, okay, there it is. It sounds fine, but it doesn't really elevate the track. And while I'm definitely still championing the return of the sax solo and the presence of the saxophone in modern music, like, let it have its moment to shine a little bit more and feel a little bit more, I don't know, impactful. Yeah, that's where I'm landing on it. I'm feeling a little meh. Yeah, it definitely, it does kind of sound like the 1975. I think that's definitely fair. All I do is sit and think about you. That's the first song that it reminded me of that came to mind. I collapse my veins wearing beautiful shoes. It's not living if it's not with you. BB Rexa, no, not B tier. No, that's D tier. BB Rexa collab is like scraping bottom of the barrel. Never forget, BB Rexa sponsored by BetterHelp. I get the ads on Instagram all the time. Fuck BetterHelp, dude. For real. Oh, hey guys, I've been using BetterHelp lately for my mental health because they pay me giant bags. They pay me giant bags of cash. Oh my god, guys. I just really am taking my mental health seriously. It's like, how am I supposed to take you seriously in your comments about like mental health and stuff when you're literally promoting a company that doesn't even, a lot of the time, allegedly for legal purposes, use licensed therapists? And you can look to any subreddit, any forum, any discourse online anywhere about BetterHelp, and you'll hear horror stories about, therapists not showing up to appointments and therapists not taking them seriously or recommending the wrong things or just like eating in front of them and not paying attention to them. It's just like, fuck off, dude. Like, they tried to sponsor me like a year or two ago, and I thought about responding with like just a like fuck off and fuck you, but instead I just deleted the email and moved on with my life. Almost every YouTuber uses BetterHelp. Well, almost every YouTuber is in the pockets of, those companies, if that makes sense. Like, if the money is good enough, like, I'm not really the type of person that's fueled by, like, who can pay me the most, It's not really about that to me. It's one of the reasons why I don't know, always been so grateful for the community that I have here, because like I don't live a lavish lifestyle. I try not to take more than I need and try to give back what I get, if that makes sense. But like what I'm getting at is that there's certain sponsors that I just refuse to take. There's some that I've taken over the years, like Raid Shadow Legends I took right at the start of COVID, and I kind of regret taking it, but at the same time, like, that was such an uncertain moment in life, and it's not like, oh my god, like, this is a horrible, harmful thing that's like ruining people's lives. But still, I don't know. I don't like to take like really many sponsorships that are outside of the wheelhouse of something that I would actually use or whatever. But it is what it is. Yeah, it is disappointing. David Bennett Piano took one. I'm the only, I'm seeing several YouTuber names in here that I've seen other ones that I've been disappointed to see him take too. And then there's other, there's other people that I do like generally their content on YouTube, but they like take super questionable sponsorships. Like, I hate to throw Pat CC under the bus, but he does his Underdog Fantasy sponsors, and it's just like, dude, I don't fuck with selling people gambling. I really don't. Thoughts on Rumi? I personally find him kind of annoying, but like, I've never really watched a full video of his. I guess if that says anything right there, I've never made it through a full video. I like some of the topics that he covers in theory, but I don't know. I don't really feel like he adds much. Yeah, you know, Manscaped have been good to me, like the couple of times that I've worked with them. I think I've done maybe like 3 or 4 with them over the years, and I genuinely actually still do use their products. So it's not like, I don't know. Get your bag and all, but like, you know, to other YouTubers I say, but like, you know, have a level of awareness of what you're promoting before grabbing the bag, if that makes sense. All right. Back to the queue. Let's listen to this next submission from Nathan Garcia, 1992. Soul Delete, Captive. Shit, let's hope this song holds my ears captive. I timed that beautifully. Imagine this just has a Jason Derulo feature on it. That'd be my fucking dream right there. I think it all boils down to preference, really, on any YouTuber that you watch. There's tons of people that find me extremely annoying. And you know what? A long time, like, ask me a few years ago, that would have annoyed me, probably. But now it's just like, you see it for literally anyone. It's just the way you're gonna have a reaction to people. And some people are gonna hate your shit. And some people are gonna love it. I hate that ran by so quick, but I liked what I heard. It's just, it passed by so quickly. Here, let me say this. Light thumbs up based on what I heard, Nathan. Thank you for sending it my way. I was curious to see if it was going to be harsh vocals throughout, or if we were going to have more of like a melodic hardcore thing going on with a hook. Based on what I heard, I'm going to say light thumbs up, though. Solid shit. Thanks for sharing my crappy metal band. It didn't sound too crappy to me, though. It sounded fine. You know, it sounded like it was self-aware at the very least, you know? Not reinventing the wheel, but also not trying to. All right, Balance and Composure are up next. Thank you, Laguna Blue, for submitting this one. This is Sorrow Machine. If you would like to add a song to the queue, we're currently catching up on all the requests. Yours would play after this if you submit now. Just click the link in the description or in the pinned comment right here in the chat. So this is Sorrow Machine, the second single off of the new Balance and Composure record. They're back. I'm super excited. If you weren't active in the quote-unquote scene in the 2010s, you might not be aware of this band, but they haven't dropped an album since 2016. So for some of us, these are exciting times. I thought Cross to Bear was really great. Let's listen to Sorrow Machine. Yeah, I've seen some Middle 8 videos before. So definitely a good creator, from what I know. Yeah, Become the Night and I had a falling out a while ago. Haven't talked to the dude in years at this point. Especially not since his Republican coming out video. Guys, I'm coming out as left wing, okay? I'm gonna make a big video about it really soon. I'll go a step further than Finn McKenty is super questionable. Finn McKenty can go fuck himself. That's how I feel. And I don't say that lightly. There's not too many people that I'm like, wow, I really hate that person. I got my voice cracking and shit. That's how pissed I am about fucking Finn McKenty. Finn McCunty. I think Finn and Become the Night have that in common, where they just, a lot of times, it feels like they can be fishing for a reaction, especially Finn. Disturbed is top tier metal for redefining the new metal genre. I don't think Disturbed ever redefined anything other than their own formula, which they followed so closely and strictly for years. Disturbed, like, are one of those bands from my childhood that just did not age well because it's like a Stained situation, you know? Yeah, Disturbed and revolutionary don't belong in the same sentence, that's for sure. And David Draymond certainly has some interesting takes. He makes, if you look at the Loudwire type sites, like there's always some David Draymond quote going around. David said this in an interview. And sometimes it'll be like, oh, yeah, that was a nice thing. Stop the show for a fan or whatever. And then it's like the next day he's like fucking going off on Twitter about some weird shit. So, as far as the Balance of Composure track, Sorrow Machine, I like that there was a bit more of a guitar edge to this song. I'm hoping that the album cracks it open a little wider. Light We Made was less of a guitar record for sure than the things we think we're missing. But still, I'm going to say a thumbs up. I'm definitely cautiously optimistic in the best way for, I believe, the October release of the album. That's so far away. Maybe it's late September. Still, quite a way away. I saw something with David Draymond in the news recently on Loudwire. I can't remember what it was. Let's see if it's still a recent article over on their site. What's David up to? Oh, yeah, here it is. David Draymond would gladly serve jail time if he ever met Roger Waters in prison. So, I mean, like, heart in the right place. David Draymond standing up to a notorious anti-Semite, but, maybe not the best way to put that. He's a piece of work, that deluded old freak, anti-Semitic to his rotten core. That's a quote from David Draymond, not me. Let me just go off midstream, start rambling about Roger Waters. He's an apologist for Putin and an apologist for anybody that's on the wrong side of history. He's a deluded wannabe socialist as well. My God, strong words here flying in from David Draymond. I try to stay as naive as possible on the Roger Waters shit because it is genuinely disheartening to me. I don't want it to affect my enjoyment of the Pink Floyd catalog, but my God, he's gone senile. He's gone senile. So, while we've got a break in the queue right now, I've been wanting to try this out anyways, and since the queue's still open, if you want to add something to it, absolutely, be my guest. Let's see if I can set this up live right now without ruining anything. All right, there's me in the corner. Hello. That's me. I want to try out some of these. So my wife and I we got recommended this channel that does I'm pretty sure it's a boomer running it, but it's like a Jeopardy style quiz for like guessing songs. So I thought it might be fun to try out a couple of these. It's like fan made shit, like guess the song for X amount. We can keep up with it, try around, see how it goes. Jeopardy music challenge. Let me see if I can find this guy's channel. Mad Mardigan's Trivia. I believe that's the right one. Yep. I haven't uploaded in like 2 months, but let's see if we can guess some songs. I wouldn't call it a reaction. I'd call it a guess. Let's put my knowledge to the test. All right, somebody pick me a number between 1 and 22. Is he a good boomer? I have no idea. It's not like he's on camera or anything. It's just looks like it was made in Windows Movie Maker, but they're fun. We did like 2 of them the other night. All right, I saw 2 17s right away. So let's start at 17. Let's start there. All right, let me first open this up in another window and get a reaction cracking. Boop, 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 boop. Here we go. That'll do. That'll do. Hercules candy. No, I don't think so. All right, let's keep up with the scores. No cheating. I don't have the chat on screen intentionally. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we can get in. If you would like to still submit a song, you're more than welcome to. We'll keep that open. We're going to try a fun little round of Jeopardy and see how badly I do. We did really good on one, and we did really bad on the other. A lot of these songs are older, so you got the categories here. One-word song titles, who, what, when, where, why. What does that say? Something by their initials, movie titles, and starts with W. All right.
You don't have to wear that dress tonight.
The Police. Roxanne. Yeah, considering there are some modern songs, but it's all right. All right, we're starting off good. We're starting off solid. 400. Let's go. Okay, starts with W for 400.
By now, you should have somehow
Bruh, too easy.
realized what you gotta
Oasis,
do.
Wonderwall. Come on, man. Too easy. Sometimes it's like that though. Like I said, one of them was like super hard, and I got like
By
a
now,
fourth.
you should have somehow
One, I got like half.
realized what you gotta do.
All right, 800. Let's go. 2 for 2. 2 for 2. I don't believe that anybody.
No hell below us.
Oh, Imagine, John Lennon. Imagine all the people.
No hell
What we did is if you get, depending on what the category is, if you at least get the song or the artist, then half credit. Just for future reference, so it doesn't sound like I'm making up rules on the spot. Not that it's that deep. So I got the max score so far. I'm kind of surprised. 1,200. I thought I would for sure come out failing. Often called by their initials.
7 years went under the bridge like time.
Is it In Excess? I don't know the name of the song. Ah, no. Shit. Do not know that at all. OMD if you leave. Damn. Let's glance back at the chat and see if anybody's getting this. All right. Some of y'all holding up. Fei Lee got that one immediately. On site. Congrats. Yeah, especially when it comes to older stuff, like, I know that I've heard that before, but I couldn't tell you. The name of the song and the artist. That's for sure. All right, we missed one. We got to get back on the horse. That's okay. We're at 1,200 still. Who, what, when, where, why? What could this mean? Fuck. Let me hear that one more time. Nope. I don't got it. Ooh, Men at Work. Do you come from a land down under? Let me hear that rolling thunder. Who can it be? Who can it be now? Speaking of saxophone love. Now, another thing about this particular boomer that's making these compilations is that I will give it to them. They play some hard-to-guess portions of songs sometimes. Like that, obviously, I think a lot of people would get it if you heard the hook. Who can it be now? Good song. Did not get it, though. We're stuck at 12 hundo. 12 hundo. Come on. I'm Dalmatian. I can still get high. I can play the guitar like a motherfucking riot. What I got? Sublime. Come on. Taking candy from a baby over here. Not a Dalmatian, and I can still get high. I can play the guitar like a motherfucking riot. See if anybody got that one before we continue. It's Sublime with Rome. Oh no. Now it's Sublime with Bradley's actual son. Although they did Rome super dirty. You know, not that I was ever a fan of Sublime with Rome, really. Not a ride or die for Sublime with Rome, but they did Rome Ramirez dirty, that's for sure. Who could it be now? You know what, Ascension? I kind of get where you're coming from, though. On Beck Loser, the guess, like, I got it. It was something about the pace or the BPM of the song or the flow or something. I don't know. It was similar. Lots of who, what, when, where, and why. Come on. When I come around, Green Day. Come on. Look, who do you think you're talking to, man? How much we get for that one? Was that 600? Sorry for your 600. All right. So what does that put me at? What does that put me at? I've lost my math. I know I was at 1200. I've got at least 1800. Damn. Couple of people not knowing when I come around. I'm disappointed. All right, so I'm at 2400. 1800. Somebody said I'm at 2400. Derek says I'm at 2400. Shooting Film says I'm at 1800. I feel like I'm at 1800, but I can't remember. I know I've missed 2, at least, maybe 3. We'll figure it out. Who could it be? That's going to be stuck in my damn head now. Oh my god, where's my mind? Pixies. Where is my mind? That's crazy. We just listened to Miley's cover of that last night. She had it mashed up with We Can't Stop. Nice mashup. Sounded really good live too on Where's My Mind. Where is my mind? Where is my mind? Where? Okay, how many was that one? I gotta pay attention. Add 800 to my score. All right, so that's 2600. Oh. Fuck, my dad would be really disappointed in me right now. I mean, I heard Love is a Losing Game, so maybe that's a safe bet for the song title. Yep, yeah, did not get that. There is daily doubles packed into these, so yeah, we will be wagering when it comes up. Yep, did not get that. Did not get that, so we're stuck at 2600. Starts with W. I'm a cowboy on a steel horse I ride, and I'm wanted, dead or alive, by Bon Jovi. Dead or alive. All right, all right. 3,200. I'm a cowboy on a steel. Hey! Oh shit! All right, what do I want to wager? I've got 3,200. Let's do. I'm not feeling super confident. It's our first one. If we do more, I'm gonna say 1,000. Let's just do 1,000. Let's keep it small. Let's not get crazy. Let's see if I can get this.
Got to sit down, take a rest on the porch.
I'm glad I didn't bet a ton. Hold on. One more listen. One more listen.
Sit down, take a rest on the porch.
Often called by their initials. Often called by their initials. Definitely heard it, but I don't know. I'm losing 1,000. Fuck it. That sucks. That takes me back down to 2,200. It might be John Fogerty. I don't know.
Got to
Oh! Okay. Well, I was in the ballpark, right? Shit. Okay, so it was Creedence. Looking out my back door.
take a rest on the porch.
Bum, 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 dun, 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 dun. I recognize this, but not. Okay, some of y'all got it immediately. Damn, CCR. It's fitting this is about sailors because stew is incredibly salty. Is artist happy? Yeah, but I didn't say the band. I said singers. I said the singer's name. It's fine. We're just having fun here. It's okay. I'm back down to 22. Movie titles? That sounded like something out of the 90s. Shit. That's gonna bother me. Is it like? But I'm trying to think of them. Is the song supposed to be the movie title? I guess. It sounds like some Counting Crows type shit or something. We'll see if I got the artist right. I'll give myself half. Oh, fuck me. Nope. Nope. Breakfast at Tiffany's. Holy shit. Yeah. Oh, God. I could go the rest of my life and never hear that song again, and I would be fine. Is that Bob? Is that Bob Dylan? I'm doing really poorly right now. No, that's the Rolling Stones. Holy shit. I've never been a Stones guy. Never been a Stones guy. I'm always the Beatles guy in that conversation. I just never liked them. I don't know. Like, I definitely like some Stones songs, but not really albums or anything. Oh, Stand By Me. I don't know. I prefer the remix by Future and Miley Cyrus. My Darling. Stand By Me, Ben E. King. If I'm not horribly mistaken. Yeah! Alright, so back up to what? 2,800? Woo! Killing it. Oh. That's one of those fucking jam it out 70s. Definitely probably came out in the 70s, early 80s. Ugh, I don't got it. I don't got it. Taking care of business. Now that I probably could have gotten to the song title, but BTO I would have not gotten. We're doing unwell over here. Definitely gonna have to do a redemption round. Starts with W.
Don't go wasting my precious time. Get your act together.
Is that Jewel? I don't know the song name off the top of my head.
Go wasting.
Oh, fuck me. Fuck me. 90s. 90s. If you want to be my lover. It's so hard with these little snippets that aren't choruses. Like, I can't say I remembered the verse from Wannabe off the top of my head.
My precious time. Get your act together.
Missing even the 2 hundos out here. If you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. You gotta get with all my friends if you're gonna be my lover.
Well, life will pass me by if I
Oh!
don't open up.
What the hell? Did I not just mention? Wait, hold on. Dun, 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 dun. But it starts with a W? It's Avicii and... what's the fuck... Is that Aloe Black and Avicii? But what's the name of the damn song? So wake me up when it's all over. Is that the name of the song? It's gotta be. Wake me up. We're going with final answer. Avicii and Aloe Black, Wake Me Up.
My eyes, so that's fine.
By me. I have a feeling. Let's look at chat after this. Let's see.
Well, life will pass me by if I don't.
Not even gonna mention the guest vocalist. Okay, well I'm pretty sure it's Aloe Black. $1 in the woods. How is this the 1,000? I think something in me tells me that this dude just shuffles them.
Open up my eyes, so that's fine.
By me. I'll take it. I needed that foul, okay? That takes me back to 3,800. Movie titles. Oh, come on. Staying Alive. Bee Gees. Staying alive. Staying alive. Only 200 though. We'll take it. 4,000. We'll take it to 4,000. We'll take it. Starts with W. Oh, come on, dude. That's so many that sounds like so many ballads from like the 70s or 80s. Oh, that. Hold on, one more.
Sometimes I don't know what I will find.
Nah, I don't know it. Sorry. Probably gonna.
Sometimes I don't.
Yeah, I have Foreigner. I've never listened to a ton of Foreigner. I will be honest. Waiting for a girl like you. No 800 for me. Was this really in Stranger Things? The Foreigner song? One word song titles for 1,000. Oh. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's go. Let's go. We got a little puddle of mud blurry up in this motherfucker. I'm about to get this house bouncing. Let's go. Why does that make me wanna... This is so bad. Hold on. Oh God. You know, it's like, do I feel bad for making fun of Wes? In a way, yes, because I know that he's going through it with, like, his addictions and stuff in the past. But at the same time, he's been such a piece of shit, even sober, that it's hard to defend him. So it's just... he's really got that Liam Gallagher bend with the arms behind the back, except he's going like ostrich mode here. This is me on the Rock Band mic at like 3 a.m. after having a few too many. I'm pretty sure he ends up, yeah, on the floor. When was the actual fall? Oh. I don't think it's because he's feeling the music that much either. I mean, at least he looks cozy down there. Shit. All right, back to it. We're at 4,000. I did not get this one. Oh, it's fucking sweaty. Why does Liam Gallagher wear those damn parkas if he's just gonna get hot and pass out? Know that I'll protect you from all of the unclean. Was he on drugs? I think he was. He may have been, but definitely alcohol. Fuck. I know that, but I can't for the life of me. It usually hits you like a lightning bolt. You know it or you don't. That's what I get for talking about cocaine earlier. I described some song that came through. It sounded like a combination of something on crack cocaine. Clapton, cocaine. I prefer Cocaine by Riff Raff. The song actually is a banger. We were up all night on cocaine. Oh. Might have to go here in a second. My dad just called me. See if he leaves me a voicemail or not. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, my parents, both older, almost 70, got some health issues, unfortunately, and I like to, just in case anything's going down, I gotta be on standby. That was very obviously Katy Perry. What's the name? I got the Roar. Obvious. Duh. I got the eye of the tiger, a fighter. How much I get for that one? 800. 4,800. Let's go. We got to push this thing over 5. One word song title. Shit. Just from that really brief. Was that Depeche Mode? But what song? No. I was in the ballpark. Okay? Damn. That's such a... I would have gotten that had it not been that portion of the song. Unacceptable. Unacceptable, John. You know how many songs I got up in this mind of mine to keep track of? It's difficult to spit it out on a moment's notice, okay? Shit. Yeah, sorry. It was on the tip of my tongue. I was gonna get the band, but I paused too late. You Could Be Mine. Was that the last one? Or we got a backwards one? Oh, there's one more. Often called by their initials. Come on, I need this to get to 5,000. Shit. This is really proving to me, taking these quizzes. This is actually good for my mind because I'm so bad sometimes, especially with like song names. They'll be like, oh, you don't know blank? And I'll be like, I don't think so. And then someone plays the chorus of the song and I'm like, oh, yeah, I definitely know that. I just had no idea it was by blank. Ba-na-na-na, well, that's unfortunate. John. Little ELO. Ba-na-na-na. Backwards. You know, I actually got this on the last one that we did. It was Self-Esteem by The Offspring. It sounds like it could be... Hold on. One more. Those were the best years of my life. Bryan Adams? Summer of 69? Da-na-na-na-na, da-na-na. Oh, you're not going to tell me. Well, I'm giving myself at least 200 for getting that backwards. I'm going to put us right at 5,000. All right. You got it. All right, cool. Confirmed. Confirmed. Let's go. These are the best years of my life. All right, very cool, very cool. All right, let me bounce back over here. Thank you, Eric, who sent one in. Last call. I'm going to have to get off here in a minute. I'm going to need to call my dad back. Nothing urgent, it doesn't look like. But at the same time, last call if you would like to submit something. We're going to listen to Creepin' first. And if anyone's got anything in mind for a stream closer, send it my way. The only message that came with this is these. So I'm guessing this is your music. Your friend's music. This is Creepin' by Speedo Agredo. Love the name. different creepin'. Why are you creeping around here? Haley Williams creeping. Kind of reminds me of a post-punk revival version of the Chili Peppers. Yeah! I'm really digging the overall cadence of this track. That's kind of odd. Like, that's crazy you came up with that on the spot that fast, because you're not wrong about it sounding kind of like a post-punk revivalist twist on the Chili Peppers. If it gets a little funkier as it goes on, that maybe prove to age even better. Have I heard the new Poppy song? I have not. No, I saw on Instagram that she dropped it. I have not. Out of Youngstown, Ohio, mostly Beatles and Oasis influence. Should be way bigger than they are. Nice. Great restraint there too before popping back in. You know, I kind of hear some Chili Peppers in there too. Am I crazy? I don't know that I necessarily hear Beatles or Oasis. Still like it a lot. We want the funk. They gave me the funk, so I'm gonna take it. You know what? Why don't we check out the Poppy track before I go? Pull it up on Spotify, see what we think of New Way Out. Let's go. Thank you guys for hanging out. Sorry it's a little bit of a shorter stream tonight. But thank you to everybody who sent in songs and hung out. This sounds 2000s coded. Is that not Linkin Park? Like to its core. That melody sounds like. Oh, I like Poppy a lot. I guess I get it though.
Cause they push and pull me down, and I'm forced to face who I've become. The silence screams so loud. I caught myself before the bottom. I need a new way. Give me a new way.
The collab with Bad Omens was, I thought, really good.
Cause they push and pull me down, and I'm forced to face
Yeah, I actually was listening to the Knocked Loose album again earlier. It's growing on me. I'm still not at a place where I'm like, oh my god, I love everything here, but I really do like it. The collab with Poppy might be the best song on the album. Blinding Faith up there too, that first single. Okay, Disturbed. Speaking of, this feels ultra derivative. I don't know if it's like a great thing. As a lot of the more heavy metal leaning stuff that she's done, I can't say this is one of my favorites. It feels very overly familiar. Don't Reach for Me, The Calm That Keeps You Awake. I'm looking at this Knocked Loose track listing. Moss Covers All is really good too, even though it's a little interlude. I really like that segue section of the record. Why am I wearing glasses? I often wear glasses on stream because it helps with my anxiety. Fun fact, I'm really answering that as seriously as I can, just with a heavy dose of sarcasm, as your boy often does. I get pretty nervous on stream. I don't know why. It's just always been a thing for me, and it's definitely a lot better than it used to be. In fact, I would say that I'm very not anxious these days, but it helps when I have, I don't know, an escape, as in like I feel less vulnerable or seen or whatever. It probably sounds dumb the way I'm saying it, but yeah, that's the best answer I can give you. And on that lovely note, ladies and gentlemen, How's my hair growing? You tell me. Not great. But I did just start taking, what's it called? Keeps. Not sponsored. But, yeah, gonna try and regrow my bald ass head, my balding, because, you know, nobody wants to be bald forever, right? Nah. Some people do. Some people rock the bald look. I just don't think my wife's ready for me to accept it yet. So we're gonna go on keeps. We're gonna do what we can to keep some hair up here. Let's go. Chia pet mode. Hey, KFAR. Sorry you're just catching us right at the end here. Unfortunately, a shorter stream tonight. I'm going to check back in on my dad and make sure that everything is okay. Unfortunately, he had a fall a couple of weeks ago, so he's been recovering. Keep my parents in your thoughts, prayers, whatever you do. Positive vibes are appreciated. My mom's got a major surgery coming up this fall that she just recently scheduled. I think it's coming up in October, so before her 70th birthday. So unfortunately, she's going to be out of commission on her actual birthday. But I believe everything's okay. Doesn't seem like an emergency over there right now. But being an only child, that becomes your role. And, my parents took care of me. It's my turn to do what I can for them. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. Thank you so much to everyone who sent in songs. I enjoyed hanging with you guys, talking music as always. We'll see you back here Sunday night, hopefully a lot sooner. If not, then I'll see you then live, hopefully during the week with a couple of videos. And until next time, take it easy, guys. Peace.